Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm versus.
Yo, we about to go. We about to take flight. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. We about to take flight. We go put it on the Mr. Trump-tastic video. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death like I'm hopping out of casket, bitch. Yeah, we about to go in on these gumps. Tim Pool and Candace on the run, family. Nick Fuentes tells Piers Morgan that he's still a virgin at 27. I told you he is not helping the repopulation of white people. I told you he's a suspected homosexual. Yes, he is. So is Tucker. Tucker is, I'm telling you. So then they coming out saying Benny Johnson is a suspected homosexual. Like I said, they men, but they a little bit feminine, family. They a little bit feminine. Yes, they are homosexual at 27. Now you tell me right now, if you 27, a man, if you got, because the thing is, Nick Fuentes, he thinks he's a man, but he cannot sustain a relationship with a woman. He wouldn't know what to do. Tim Pool, he's another one. Have we ever seen him with, man? There's a trend, man. Y'all gotta follow trends. We never seen none of these right wing lug nuts with women that are, you know what I'm saying? You never see them with, and if they are with women, they they from another country. Ask JD Vance. Ask JD, they from another country out this bitch. So I don't know what's going on in their head. Tim Pool crashing out. Candace Owens on the damn run. Allegedly. And some say, well, we already went across this news. She's going back and saying that the U.S. military has something to do with Charlie Kirk's death. First it was the Israelis. Now it's the U.S. government. You see what I'm saying? First it was the Israel. Now it's the U.S. government. Which one is it? Which one? A, B, C, D? Or can't we just circle all three? You see what I'm saying? She been had y'all on a goose chase, but she got to milk. She has to milk the death of Charlie Kirk, family. Tim Pool crashing out. Some say he made the whole story up of somebody shooting at his house, family. And they said his ratings are getting low. I predicted this. I said, man, they gonna start going at each other's neck because guess what? It's only like 8 or 10 of them, and they're all saying the same thing. And guess what? The information is getting saturated. And like I said, they do not want Candace Owens on top. Candace Owens is on top. Candace Owens is on top. And she's getting the most views. So let's get into it. Let's get into the show. Candace Owens versus Tim Pool. Let's check this out, family. Let's check this out.
Now,
Yeah, that was the.
I'm done with these people.
She has security just now.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Oh,
play
yeah,
it.
the
Hold
one
on.
fat guy.
I'm gonna play it like this. Hold on. Let me remove. I'm gonna replay it like this. This shit wild. Cause she going off on Tim. I mean, he going off on Candace Owens because his ratings is getting low. And he said she's to blame for the right wing crashing out. Like they go blame Candace Owens, the fake black lady. They go blame Candace Owens, the fake black woman. Now the thing is, y'all thought Candace Owens was really black? She don't even claim black. She claims Jamaican. And she rarely has anything good to say about black people. Tim Pool. He always got a fucking beanie on his head. who knows if we take the beanie off, are we gonna see bumps and lumps and shit in his shit? Who the fuck knows? And the thing is, shit's crazy. Allegedly, Candace Owens is getting threats, and they said the next time she come on live, they was gonna push her wig back. So guess what? She keep on getting on live. Her head is still attached to her body. So I'm not gonna say I don't know what's going on, but everything we see here is just milking Charlie Kirk. They milking Charlie Kirk. I don't know how many squirts of milk they got out them udders, but they milking that calf. And the reason why we call Charlie Kirk a calf because he was the red heifer, or what they call the sacrificial lamb. Okay?
You mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. Shouldn't give two. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my property and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got strangers come.
Where does he live at anyway? Where does Tim Pool reside at? Because the thing is, if he in them woods, he better have some security. He better have some damn security if he stay in them backwoods. Okay? Because like I said, some people, yeah, they put on that camouflage, family. Sit outside your house, wait till you walk out, 2 to the kneecap, 1 to the neck, just like Charlie Kirk. So, yeah, you see what type of action they. But the thing is, this one guy, I think it's he's a streamer. Shout out to that streamer. He went on his podcast. We're gonna go over that too. He went on his podcast and said and called the police chief, but there was no disturbance at Mr. Poole's house. Let's continue.
To my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who try to live there. How the am I even supposed to sell this property?
See, the thing is, Nick Fuentes, somebody showed up at Nick Fuentes' house. Somebody showed up at Nick Fuentes' house, but guess who it was? It was a white person. He got all that smoke for black people. He talked down on black people, but guess who showed up at his door? A white person, ready to shoot his ass too. And they know in the back of their head they don't have to put that guard up around certain black people. They know that. They know that. And the thing is, why would anybody black want to touch Nick Fuentes, knowing damn well he gonna call the fucking police? All right. Let's get into it. Let's continue, man. This is disgusting. I told you these right-wing lug nuts was gonna crash out, and I said if you're attached to them, I said if you attached to any one of these two, any one of these three, hold on, I think we got more. We got more. Hold on. We got more. If you attached to Tucker, the Hodge twins, MTG, Candace, and the horny goat they call Pan, your ass is done, man. Anytime you go against 45, 47, you get that curse. You get the curse of Ham. Because guess what? These motherfuckers on the screen right here, they are considered Hamites, family. You see all these Hamites? Yes, they are. They are from the descendant of Ham. And yes, they said confusion is of the devil, family. And Tim Podcast, Tim Pool, Candace Owens, and Nick Fuentes, they cause a lot of confusion. And yes, they also prey on your ideologies Why does everybody call my phone when I'm going? I just don't get it, man. That should be pissing me off. It's like every time I gotta do something, man, somebody want to call my phone. I'm tired of that shit. Like, shit, let me do my podcast. It's only like I'm not. This is not a 3 hour show. A two. You know, sometimes we go 2 hours, maybe three, but this ain't one of them bills. We just breaking down what we already figured out a long time ago. This was not hard to figure out. And like I said, they fighting for the souls of Trump supporters. Well, I don't even think Trump supporters fuck with them. Like real Trump supporters, we don't fuck with these people. I can tell you that right now. I never did. I never did. I never promoted these motherfuckers or nothing. We trolled them, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. Candace Owens, she gonna string y'all along probably for another year until people figure out she's a habitual liar. Because we already done caught. How in the fuck it's the U.S. military now? But at first it was it was a rally Mossad out this bitch. Then it was the Macans. Like, bitch, you done said three fucking people already. But people go tune in to her show. Because guess what? She's paid to keep your ass on a damn string. She's paid to keep you stupid, and he's paid to keep you stupid just to give you enough information to come back and click his fucking show again. How many more viewers do you want, Tim Cass? Like, come on, man. You got YouTubers out there. How many subs we got on? We almost got 400. We almost up to 400 subs. My other channel was killing that. Man, my other channel that got erased, we was up. Had to start over. We went back down. Now we trying to climb back up again. But the thing is, a lot of podcasters would love his views. That's enough to keep. This ungrateful fucking bastard, man. He an ungrateful bastard. And like, okay, you get all these millions of views. If 1 million people stop watching him, he go close up. He go close up shop. He go close up shop. But guess what? I'm pretty sure he's already scripted. He already know the script. He already know the talking points. So all you got to do is get a camera, some film, and boom. That's when the magic happens. And he go string you along to now, just to crash out like this. Like, man, is Candace Owens that damn important? To some people, yes. To me, no. Let's continue.
Pretty.
So there's a lot to unpack there. First and foremost, what you are seeing right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen. Everything he is doing there is somebody who is not a man. He is not tough, and he would never dare to
You know what? I agree with her, right? Because we ain't never seen Tim Pool with no fucking female, okay? We ain't never seen her around no damn. And you know what? She a phony too. Because we don't ever see her husband. We only see pictures, probably 2 or 3 video clips. And guess what? Nick Fuentes exposed something about Candace's husband. Candace's husband is her handler. He's her handler, fam. Or vice versa. She might be his handler. But I know one thing for sure. She's a product of IVF. I'm pretty sure she's an IVF. We don't know her fucking parents, where her parents came from. You know what I'm saying? She got a very shaky background. And like I said, she's not a foundational Black American. She's a fucking Jamaican. Shouts out to my FBA people. Matter of fact, Donald Trump got foundational Black American talking points. Shouts out to Donald Trump. Shouts out to 45 and 47 out this bitch. But guess what? Like I said, the Panicans, they all mad because they didn't get a position in Trump's cabinet. That's why they pissed off. They did not get a position in Trump's cabinet. They thought if they rode the gravy train, MTG would probably be Secretary of State where Pam Bondi is or some shit like that. I guess Candace Owens thought she was going to be CIA director out this bitch. But guess what? 45 and 47 said, hell no, we ain't fucking with these bitches. And guess what? After that, Candace Owens start talking shit. Candace Owens turns on Trump, says he's destroying America's future, and regrets voting for him. She said, our kids will pay for this. Basically, call him a damn pedo. Basically, let's continue.
To a man like that, right? People that find that very easy. Secondly, Tim Pool doesn't even have the intellect to understand that we put him in the thumbnail because he accused me in a full episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, which we showed and contextualized.
Yeah, I heard what's his name? Milo. I heard his ass is back. And I heard he ain't playing no games. I heard Milo said that Benny Johnson was a homosexual. The thing is, anybody can tell Benny Johnson he got some feminine ways to him. He's very soft spoken, and I heard they was doing a lot of sexually deviant shit at Turning Point USA. I believe it too. Say whatever you want. That's just what I believe. I always felt like Tucker was a homosexual. I always felt like Nick Fuentes. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like, that's what you like. But these people make it seem like they manly conservatives and shit. Like, if you're a homosexual conservative, man, shit, you on the down low, or shit, you and your wife swinging and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what you done before, sir. Because it looked like you got your booty hole play with. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what it looked like. Let's continue.
Of being someone who benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination. So he thinks he's being accused. No, you accused me of that in like a actually, I think it was 2-hour episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, in which Milo defended me and explained that I am not to blame for the lame excuses that the feds have given us regarding Charlie Kirk's assassination. And that if we do need to have some spiritual searching in terms of what the Republican Party has become, that the time for that is now. Okay. So this little, and I really like, he's a small person for this, a very small person who is also theatrical, Timothy Smollett, who pretends every year like people are trying to kill him. He's a chronic fence sitter.
Didn't you just say somebody was trying to kill you? Didn't she just say that more than one time? I told you, it's a hypocrite nation. Hypocrite nation. Let's rewind the tape.
Okay. Pretending like
Let's rewind the tape.
Like people are trying to kill him. He's a chronic fence sitter. Okay. Theatrical, Timothy Smollett, who pretends every year like people are trying to kill him. He's a chronic.
But she say the same fucking shit, like people trying to get at her. I told you a long time ago that Candace Owens was going to prop herself up to be a political prisoner. And she went all the way to France to skip body parts, to skip over Big Mike body parts. Big Mike's body parts was supposed to be discussed first. That's how I know she was a paid agent, because shit, we got a Bridget McCann in America called Michelle Obama, and you skipped her You skipped her penis to talk about Bridget McConnell's penis? She gotta be IVF, man. She gotta be IV. She gotta be one of these, man. Like, you know, she probably didn't get the violence, you know, whack of certain people down low. You know, she didn't probably get she probably didn't get an evil chip put in her head. You know what I'm saying? She probably got one of them chips to control everybody else. Okay, because there gotta be one dummy to control the rest of the dummies. And she done changed her story up too many times. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or she'll change it up and merge it all together. She'll be like, yeah, everybody killed Charlie. What? What? I don't even know if I could muster up enough strength to watch the rest of this shit. Let's get into this because
no worries.
this is the streamer. This is the streamer that made sure that he put that damn check out. All right, he checked him. Now let's pull up what he did to expose Tim Pool. And at this point, it's about who people like. It's not really about who's telling the truth or not. It's about who people like. And quite frankly, a person could. I've seen people like and love habitual liars. Habitual liars. And guess what? That's on them. But don't come crawling back on hands and knees like you thought you had it all figured out. Once you start picking your favorites, family. Once you start picking your favorites, and then your favorites start acting like hypocrites, it then turns into a chain of events that what we call discernment. Your discernment is off, sir. Your judge of character is off. It's broke. So how can you convince me that you have the knowledge of the Lord when you can't pinpoint a fucking scud head in your own fucking movement? You ain't ready to go see the Lord, motherfucker. You better park your ass right back down. You better sit your ass down. You're not ready to see the Lord because you still leading all the damn sheep to the slaughterhouse out this bitch. Now I done told y'all, I done warned y'all about these people years ago. But guess what? They always shun the time travelers that always come back and try to tell them stuff. I might have to come back in a different form to tell y'all because guess what? You can't just tell people the truth. You can't not just tell people the truth anymore. Why you think the church went into the demonic music industry? Because guess what? If the church did not go into the demonic music industry, they wouldn't be able to pull anybody out of that crowd. And those are the people that need saving. So, yes, the church and rap, demonic, satanic, panic type. Y'all remember? Y'all boomers, y'all 80s babies, 70s. Y'all remember the satanic panic era? Like that was early 70s. They was on that satanic panic shit too. But some of these old heads act like this devil worshiper is something brand new when they the ones who fucking started this shit. Yeah, motherfucker Gene Simmons and shit, and Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, they was all into that's the satanic panic era. I think there was a couple black Negroes in there. But yeah, they was all on that Satanist shit, man. Trust me, this shit ain't nothing new under the sun, and don't let anybody tell you it's new. This shit been out. This the New Testament. Let's continue.
Sheriff's office. Sorry.
sorry, I got tongue-tied. Sheriff's office.
No worries. Hi, this is Cameron Higby. I just wanted to call and verify receipt of a report that should have been filed with you guys, or an incident.
Okay. Do you have the incident number?
No, I have the name of the person and the incident. So there was a shooting in Tim Pool's compound, and I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that. It would have been last night, so it would have been the night of 12/5. It might have been reported the following morning.
Thank you for holding. I'm so sorry.
Yep, no worries. That's totally okay.
Yeah, we just got bombarded with an issue here, so.
I totally get it. No, you guys have more important things to do, I'm sure.
Okay, so it says here it was a third-party caller that called it in.
Okay. And what road did you say that was?
Oh.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
A third party caller called that in.
So it's a third party caller, and was it that incident I described where somebody drove up and kind of just shot at the place?
Yes.
Amazing. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that's on your guys' radar, and that was in, right?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much for verifying that. I appreciate it.
And this is allegedly. I'm not gonna say this phone call is all true, but shit. Tim Pool didn't debunk it just yet. So we're gonna leave this one up in the air. It's just very funny that third parties are calling in doing switcheroos out this bitch. Excuse my language, fam. It's late night. So yeah. Very funny. Now, I think let's pull up the Nick Fuentes. Can't forget about his ass. He's the reason why ain't nobody white people not repopulating, because he's not go stick his weenie in nothing. Okay. He's probably scared to lay down with a woman. And we've seen him and caught him saying pedophilic things as well. So you want the Epstein's list, but Nick Fuentes seemed like he one of them. To be honest with you, Nick Fuentes seemed like he like him young. He said he like his meat. He already said he liked the milk young. He like young breast milk. But a lot of right wing people, they are part of Hypocrite Nation. They're a part of Hypocrite Nation, and guess what? They'll say, "Oh, we're against pedo," but they rock with Nick Fuentes. But they actually are not Nick Fuentes fans. They really not Nick Fuentes fans, family. They just like the shit he say. But the bad stuff he say, they don't catch it, but they don't acknowledge it, fam. That's the sick fucking part about it. I forgot to share this on Facebook too. Type in Mr. Trumptastic TV on Facebook. I'm live right now. I forgot to share the damn. Yeah, forgot to share it. I'll just share it on the playback. But yeah, here go Icky Body. Icky Body. Piers Morgan, uncensored.
Do you think they should have the right to vote?
I do not. No, absolutely not.
They should stay at home?
You talking about women?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So
You're
stay at
basically just a
home.
misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you?
Don't do
For
nothing.
a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm
Just
the
sit
boomer. I know
there.
I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All
I'm a
women grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy
Wow.
who's never got laid.
Wow. Wow. Why would you even play around with your manhood like that. I can see if it was like 50 Cent or some type of model who said, "Yeah, well, I'm a virgin." Ha ha ha, satire. But somebody like Nick Fuentes, who we never seen around a woman or anything like that, yeah, that shit true. He said, that shit, start giving that fucking grin. He's a sick kid, man. I can't believe. Well, I could believe how people fall. They just don't know. They just follow anybody. We did the Cinnabon lady. Oh, we did the Cinnabon lady. She's getting rich now. Chud the Builder. Y'all remember we did an episode on Chud the Builder? Chud the Builder. Police rolled up on him. The police, shit, probably got all these damn complaints. All these complaints of him going around Walmart, just pulling up on. See, that's a community danger, fam. You got this white dude in Clarksville, Tennessee, going around calling black people chimps, and you don't know if somebody might up that hammer. Yeah, that hammer means that gun. Innocent bystander get hit over some shit he done said. Whole shootout might happen. That's why the police pulling up on his ass. Let's pull this tab up. Police pulling up on Chad the Butcher, man. And I told you, it's not freedom of speech. Freedom of speech has consequences, y'all. Depends on what the season is. Now, if you was in Charlie Kirk season, somebody called in on your ass, you might have lost your job. Now it's their turn. You know, but in retaliation, shit, they get funded. Now let's look up Chad the Butcher, because he going through.
Being woken up by sheriffs all at my house saying they're coming to take me to jail for violating allegedly my conditions of release. I've done nothing wrong. I've contacted nobody.
You think he gonna be safe in jail? He better join the White Aryan Brotherhood, because if he go to jail and he gotta be around any Mexicans or anything like that, he gonna get stabbed up. He be around any blacks, he gonna get stabbed up. You know, he don't want to go to jail. I'll tell you that right now. He don't want to go to jail, but he violated his probation because he wanted views. He violated probation because he wanted views. He wanted to be a big badass, and he wanted to get GoFundMe money for calling black people monkeys. But now he's going to jail, y'all.
Yet here they are. White lives don't matter, apparently, to the judicial system. Being woken up by sheriffs all at
So that's Chad the Butcher. That's another. It's a whole group of them getting paid. It's another creator has contacted the sheriff office about Tim Pool. It's another guy, fam. Like these people getting made out to be hip, and these are people that you thought was very prestigious, but they turned out. See, he been wearing a beanie since motherfucking 12th grade out this bitch, and y'all really believe he was telling the truth, and he never took his skull off? Oh God, he's hiding something, fam. And some say he was linked to some Russian money. I don't know if y'all remember that. They say he was linked to some type of Russian money, something like that. Let's get it. This is another caller called in on the sheriff.
Yes, this is Deputy Hutchinson, Jeff County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, hi.
What can I help you with, sir? So my name is Adam. I go by Adam the Angler online. I run like a very small content creator, accounts on like X and YouTube and whatnot. Anyways, Tim Pool had put out a post on X on December 6th around 8 a.m. saying that there was a shooting that took place at his compound, I guess, his residence / business. I have a possible address but I'm not 100%. But I just wanted to call and just verify that he has contacted you guys, like he said, because something about this just doesn't add up to me. So yeah, I just wanted to see if he's being honest or not, basically.
I mean, the only shooting I'm aware of is the murder we had up on the mountain last month. I'm not aware of any other shootings.
Okay. Yeah, no one would have been hurt necessarily. He said in his post that it happened around 1 a.m. on the 6th of December, saying that someone approached his property and allegedly fired 3 shots. But then he said what's that?
What's his name?
Tim Pool. He's like a fairly large content creator. He covers a lot of like geopolitics and whatnot.
Okay.
And so I believe he lives within your jurisdiction, as far as I can tell. So I just
so there are no calls associated with him. And a report was taken. So
I'm sorry. Say that again. You said a report was taken.
I said I just ran his name in local. So if there had been if he had reported a shooting that we responded to in Jefferson County, it would have shown up in my system, and when I just ran his name, there was no calls associated with the shooting. Yeah, there's nothing for shootings or and when I run his address, there's nothing.
Damn, yo.
Huh. Well, okay.
A fucking liar.
I appreciate that. We'll see if he produces something more.
A fucking liar. But America loves liars and hypocrites. I think that's all we got for tonight. I ain't about to. Oh, yeah. Didn't I tell y'all Nick Fuentes was Ray Epps? And this motherfucker, he has to be fed, because anybody that was a part of Jan 6 that had a megaphone, a loudspeaker, was arrested, fam. This is Nick Fuentes, Jan 6 with the loudspeaker, and that looks like Ray Epps to me. Let's look.
Keep moving towards the Capitol. It appears we are taking the Capitol back. Keep marching and don't relax. Never relax. Yeah.
This motherfucker should have been locked up, but obviously he wasn't. Ray Epps should have been locked up, but he wasn't. Very funny. Loudspeaker, megaphone. Oh, go check out my song, Ray Epps. I made a song called Ray Epps. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I made that song. No, probably about 4. Whoa. That was right after Jan 6, because I was at Jan 6, but I wasn't in the midst of this bullshit. I was not new. I was already on my way out. And me and my wife said, we looked at our phone. We said, damn. We left early because it was like extremely cold. We got to see Donald Trump for like 5 minutes. I think we was the first motherfuckers that left. To be honest with you, I think we was the first. We hit that parking garage. We peeled out. We seen them damn black SUVs. Zoom by. I said, what the fuck going on? Looked at our phone. I said, man, everybody went to that motherfucking Capitol. I said, we got out just in time, babe. Yeah, shit's crazy. Yeah, for real. Yeah, me and my wife was down there. I was down there with the Mr. Trump-tastic jacket, performing in the streets. Yeah, I was turning up Fox News. I was at the Plaza, too, the night before. with Alex Jones, seeing Alex Jones. Who else was up there? There's a few people up there talking, but yeah, I got the footage. Every time I post that video of Alex Jones at the plaza on January 5th, it gets taken down. It gets taken down. I'm like, damn, I can't even post a fucking video. Yeah, it was turn. It was turn. I had a good time, but if I would have stayed around there, I'd have probably went in that bitch too. But I didn't go. Me and my wife already left. We already left. I was down there with the Mr. Trump-tastic jacket. A few people knew who I was, you know. Fox News reporter asked me, she was like, why are you the only black guy here? I said, man, I'm over here with my people's family. So what you mean? I had to put her in some Korean lady, some Korean Japanese Fox liberal looking bitch. Yeah. But yeah, I had a good old time, especially the night before. Yeah. Down there with the people, with my peoples and shit. But yeah, yeah, we about to get off here. About to get off here. This shit crazy. Until next time, we out. Shouts out to Kevin Nails 8079. But yeah, we out. Until next time. We'll be on here tomorrow. We out.